So today we're going to be drawing our zones. We're going to be drawing our zones properly. How to draw key levels and measure zones and minor zones. Alright. So let's start on with GBP USD. Um let's jump to monthly time frame. Whatever zone is there, I'll just delete so we can start back afresh. Alright. Alright guys, permit me, let me just delete everything. There's a way to just tap this guys and everything just delete. There's a way to make everything delete at once. Remove all drawings. Good, this is a brush. Alright. Now the first thing about drawing your zones and key levels, or let's start with your measure zones before we go down to minor zones and then key levels. Is first things first, you want to look left and right. You want to look at what price has done behind back in time, like alright. You want to look back in time, like what has price actually done behind, like let's say 5 years behind, 3 years behind. Those that have happened behind, it's not really of a big deal, but it's still good. It makes it more solid. All right. Now the first strong key level I can see is somewhere around here. And one more thing, you want to concentrate on the most recent areas. All right. So we're gonna use this color scheme somewhere around here. I can see this guy, this bad guy here. All right. Now another thing, you don't need to make your zones too thick. Reason why, because you're going to use them on lower time frames. These zones are going to be here like forever. Price will tend out to respect these zones. All right. Okay. uh, all right. Now we have that guy. I feel like it's even still too thick. Reason. All right. Okay, we have this guy here. All we're going to be doing now is just cloning to the next zone. I'll clone to this guy here. I'm gonna take it to this the sale price respected this level here, right? At the time when I was trading, price came up back, respected this guy. Alright. So we wanna be looking for the most immediate trend. That's what I'm trying to look. Yeah. We have something here. I'll come back to you. Let me first plot this guy here. This guy is a big deal. Mm, this guy tested here. Right, so what am I doing? I'm looking at how price test here, come here, broke out, respected this guy back, tested it here, tested it here, tested it here, tested it here. I'm looking for chunks of candle testing this area, tested it here. So if I slide this a little bit up, yeah, and see how price came here, respected it here, respected it here, tested it, tested it. Guys, this zone is gonna hold, right? So let me clone this guy, send it a little bit down here. That measure zones are, but want to focus on those areas where it's that bad guy there, that needle. Tested it here, tested it here, tested it here, tested it here, broke out, came, respected it, came, tested it, tested it here, broke out, came, respected it, broke out, came, tested it there. Alright, so that'll be all for the measure levels, except I'm missing any. I don't think so. Alright, make them, don't make them too thick, make them slim so that you can use them on lower time frames. Alright, good. Alright. So let me look at, is there any zone I'm missing? This guy. Hmm? Alright, so we're gonna go down on the weekly time frame. Now I wanna plot minor zones. Want to plot our minor zones. We've been able to plot our measure zones. Alright, let me just open this guy so I can see very well. Alright, Now with minor zones, you're not really concentrated on what has happened right behind. You just want to see those areas where price turn out to respect also. Those areas where if price is actually going to reach there, definitely is going to hold, even if not for a very long time, but for a while, right? Um, so with my minor zones, I like to use this yellow scheme. This yellow scheme. This guy, this bad guy, he always does it. Alright, I can see something here. I can see. So best believe when price reaches here, price will react. Alright, good. Best believe when price reaches here, price will react. I want to take my time to do this because these zones, when you miss them out, it's like in geography. Is it in geography or math? And they say connect the zones together or intersection. They give you this map. How do they call this paper? This graph paper. Then they say you should draw what? Me, I was not a math student. I hated math. Damn, I hated math so badly. I can see a very strong zone here. Tap, 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 tap. Alright? And I can also see another bad guy down here. So what we're gonna do in this case, we're just gonna put a damn line here. A fucking damn line here. Put in the line here. Oops. Alright. Good. Now this save you a lot of stress because you've placed the trade and you're hoping price is gonna go to your direction, and before you know it, price start reacting in a funny way. It's because you are unable to see these minor zones. Alright. These minor zones can prevent your trades in going in its potential direction. So you don't wanna joke with these bad guys, bro. These guys are definitely gonna play out. Alright? Alright. Okay, yes. This slimmer. Guys, you need to understand that we're on higher time frames. So if you make it too thick, when you scale down on lower time frames, it's going to actually look too thick. Right? Good. So at the moment, let's go down the daily time frame and see how these look. Um, yeah, let's give it time. The network, the network. um, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? All right. Guys, give me a moment. Let me check this network. Right. So this is one thing being in Africa. The network, yeah, village people can just decide. Guys, let's give it time, alright? Let's give it a little bit of time to load. I just scroll down to a daily and the network just freezes. Alright, but let me just be talking. So this is how you plot your zones. This is how you plot your measure zones now, because if price definitely breaks out of this zone, which I'm thinking is going to, what this is what I feel. I'm not the market. It might still come here respect and push all the way down. Next level target is going to be this yellow bar here. Alright, and price is going to react in a funny way when it reaches this guy here. If price finally breaks, next level target is this yellow bar here. So you see, we're trading from zones to zones. Alright, we're moving from one zone to the next zone. If price break out from this yellow bar, the next level target is going to be the overall guy here. Alright, and we know that price move from zones to zones. Alright, as a retail trader, as a smart money trader, this is the way you envision the market. You treat like the hedge firms, the big banks. Alright. So guys, there's another zone down here, but I'm not interested in it. Why? Because price is actually pointing to the upside. So if price was pointing to the downside, I'd have plotted this zone down here. This guy, this bad guy here. All right. So guys, this network is fucking me up. Anyway, I'll still be explaining what I want to explain. All right, the network is back. Good. We're on a daily time frame now. Good. So you can see how these zones, you see how price are respecting these zones. I don't know. Can you see? Can you see how price respect this area which we've plotted? See, when price reach here, tap, tap, fail to break it, fail to break it. This kind of like, this is like a fake out where we can still put a minor zone here. Yes, we should, because price is still trending around that area. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this line and put it here, right? So that should, in case we fail to break up, we know very well definitely we're going to respect this guy down here, all right? I would have used a yellow bar, but since my bias is pointing up, let's just use the line. All right. So this is how you go about plotting your measure zones, your minor zones, and your key levels. Where they call your measure zones are still called key levels. Your minor zones are still called key levels. All right. So there's no need even using the word key levels again. Forget about the word key level. Sorry. You have the measure zones, which is this thick guy, this big blue guy, and the minor zones, which are these yellow guys and the lines. So that's it for GBP USD. Let's go on to AUD USD. All right, AUD USD in a nutshell. I was analyzing AUD USD, so you'll see some zones there. Okay. So AUD USD, you want to be able to plot and measure zones and minor zones. All right. Well, I won't go about deleting this guy again. When you just need to look at it. So how did I plot this? I looked left, I looked right. All right, look at how price tested here with chunks of candles, broke out, came here, tested it. That's back in time, right in the 90s. Tested here, broke out, came here, tested it, broke out, came here, tested it, finally broke out. All right, came here, tested it. So best believe that guy is gonna wow, that guy is a bad guy. All right, that's a very major zone, a major resistance zone. All right, and you can see how price came here, tested this guy with chunks of candles. This guy is a very strong guy. Don't joke around. This guy, and price is actually currently trading here around this zone. I was to trade AUD USD. I just allowed it for some time now so that he can do his thing. Alright? Because see this guy here, price will not just come and blow out of this guy. It's a very strong zone. So we don't want to joke here with it. It's not here to joke. So I'm not here to joke today. Alright. So you see how price has been respecting the other guys. Look at this guy. Price came here, tested it. Alright. This trend line was just to show you that price is still moving on the downtrend, so price will still come back here, play all the way down here. But I feel like price is gonna go up. Why? Because there's a massive double bottom on AUDSD. That's for chart patterns, right? If you don't understand chart patterns and price action, then you know AUDSD is going to push up to the upside. And I look at my candlestick patterns, damn, I know this market is going to play out. I know this market is going to play out. Let me just delete this guy. Yes, so you can still see minor zones. Let's plot our minor zones. I failed to even plot my minor zones on AD, USD while I was analyzing. Let's go down on the weekly time frame. I can see a minor zone somewhere, and one thing about AUD USD, it likes respecting round figures. All right, so I can see a minor zone somewhere around here. Price has respected this guy, respected this guy, respected, respected. So let's just use this line. We're just gonna use this line here, somewhere around here. Yeah, good. So price respected, you respected, you respected it. Came here, broke out, came here, tested it here, broke out, came here, tested it again. So best believe when price broke out from this guy, our next level target is going to be this 0.77941. All right. So guys, I don't want to make this video too long. Just if you're my student, analyze, keep drawing the zones, and send to me. Let me look at it and tell you if they're correct, or you send to the group. All right. For those who are on YouTube, you can watch. I'm sure I've pretty much explained and highlight how you go about plotting these zones. Guys, you see how it looks so clean and nice. All right, so clean and nice. These zones help you understand where the market's going to go to next. So you're just trading from zone to zone and keep eating the profit and keep eating the profit. All right. So if I'm trading and finally price broke out from here, retrace, test this guy, and start pointing up, I know the next level target is this guy. See, when it broke out, retrace, I know the next level target is this guy. So this is how we go about it. When it broke out, retrace, I know the next level target is this guy somewhere over here. Alright, so thanks for staying to the very end of this video. Have a great trading week.